Twitter on several different official... I believe it just happened there. That was it. Live, raw, and unfiltered. It appears that China spy balloon... Checking.
I'm ready. My heart's racing, but he was there to like hold my hand and make me feel comfortable with. It was really nice. It's really too late to back out. Forward, the things you do for love.
But I look forward to working with you.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of The Take. I'm your host as always, Kenny Dixon. Glad you can join us here on The Take on this Thursday, February 9th, 2023. Yes indeed, what a take we have for you. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect TV and our other channels. Thank you all for watching. So, let's get to the big story. The big story this week was the Grammy Awards was this week. It was an eventful week, I say for least. Beyonce, Harry Styles, and Lizzo were among the winners who won big Grammys that night. But everyone's talking about Sam Smith and Kim Petras as they did their hit single Unholy. And here's what their acceptance speech was.
Sam graciously wanted me to accept this award because I'm the first transgender woman to win this award. And I'm so... Thank you. And I just want to...
Yeah, it was unholy, alright, but that performance was kind of demonic, satanic. It led people thinking like, what's going on? Why the Grammy Awards we show this? But you know, you be the judge. But that didn't stop there. And let's hear from one viewer.
Want to go to this event? Like, why do you want their golden little trophy that says, yeah, we stamp off and your Christian music, good job, guys, when they're doing that kind of demonic stuff in that atmosphere? I hope that they didn't sit through all of that. I didn't even know the Grammys was on. People were tagging me. I saw Chandler Moore's post with his wife. You know, it looked like she was just wearing something inappropriate. And, you know, that seems to be a thing that's happened with a lot of these Christian pastors' wives. Like, the Bible clearly talks about modesty, but I guess they just got their own, you know, Christianity. So I can't really say everything that I want to say on this video. Look who it was sponsored by. Go to YouTube. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more, but man, it's just sad.
From the internet, what they had to say about that performance. I kind of agree with them. It's kind of satanic, and if it did, like Kurt Franklin and other gospel artists would sitting through there listening to that, what does they stance is on that? You gotta wonder, when you can win an award, sometimes you gotta put your stance aside just because you won a Grammy. But hey, it is. But that didn't stop there. As in attendance, J-Lo and Ben, Hollywood power couple, Ben Affleck were in attendance, and look, they were in an argument. But let's take a look what insiders had to say. A lot of the insiders saying they was in an argument, but how can you tell when you got two people like J-Lo and Ben? It looked like they was trying to put on a happy face, but you can tell something is going down. Is there trouble in paradise? Only time will tell on that. Ugh. Alright, in other news, Offset and Quavo were backstage fighting as Quavo was trying to do a tribute to his bandmate / nephew, Takeoff. His Takeoff had got shot. Well, even Cardi B stepped in, and here's what she had to say. Yeah, she said right there, both were wrong. Telling her husband and her husband's cousin, hey, y'all both wrong. And Cardi B trying to put her foot down on that. Hey, we'll get that down the road on what's going on with that. Alright, in celebrity news, LeBron James breaks the all-time record of shooting points and scoring lead. Let's take a look on LeBron's accomplishments with this timeline. LeBron James has done it, and he's done it well. LeBron James continues to be a dominant force. I see him playing for the next 2 to 3 years, so he can get that ring and say he's done, and then be a commentator on TNT, Charles Barkley and Shaq. You know how that go. All right, on talk shows, on Sherry. Sherry talked to Motown. Sherry talked about Motown legend Smokey Robinson about his newest album, but the titles are a little bit, you know what, sexual preference. Take a look what Sherry had to say.
Smokey, who is 82 years old, is dropping a new album, y'all. This album is called Gasms. Okay? Yes. I am tripping out, okay? Now let me tell you what some of the song titles of the Gasms album is. It's I Wanna Know Your Body. Roll Around. And this is my favorite. I can't wait to hear this one. I Fit In There.
I'm scared, Sherry.
I'm not scared. I'm like, you fit in where? Smokey. I want him to tell me. I want to know who is producing this album. Is it Lil Kim? Okay, and let's not forget, 82-year-old Smokey. He looks good, but he still got the moves. Look at him go. All right now, that's Smokey. Okay? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Smokey, when he does that move right now, Smokey will fit in there. That's the move. Smokey done single-handedly got these nursing homes a jumping right here. Any of you still got your grandmamas, you better hide them, because Smokey on the way. Smokey, who is 82 years old, is dropping a new album.
Yeah, fit me in there. You know what Smokey Robinson trying to say. That's what the song Cruising was all about. You know that? Yeah. Cruising. Yeah, that's his business. Or this what Smokey did with Rick James back in the day. Ebony Eyes. Take a little Rick James had to say. Yeah, he's Rick James. Yeah, who can forget that classic tagline? He even there was like a couple days or months before he died, so he left a mark. So Rick James left a mark indeed. All right, on The View, the women talked about the U.S. responding to the Chinese spy balloon, as Anna has an idea. So you think the Trump baby will make an idea? So people, China will see the Trump baby and they'll be like, what is the U.S. trying to tell us? You know, that's what the spy balloon did. It spied throughout the whole country and it came down. We'll talk about a little bit of it on the political rundown coming up next. All right. That is the Talk Show. We'll be back with more. Don't go nowhere. This is The Take here on Connect TV. Stay tuned. Welcome back to The Tech. I'm your host as always, Kenny Dix here. Glad you can join us here on this Thursday, February 9th, 2023. It's like 2 days after my birthday. So hey, I'm here, living in effect. Joining the conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you can. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Alright, we're going to continue on with the political rundown. Political rundown this week. President Joe Biden delivered his State of the Union address to Congress, and the Republicans was not keen on how they felt about him. Take a look.
I start tonight by congratulating the 118th Congress and the new Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. Speaker, I don't want to ruin your reputation, but I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, even you see Marjorie and Tay wearing that white suit like she's in Dynasty or something, saying, you lied. And then she big hypocrite, she had a white balloon on her doorstep. So she's out there. I'll tell you that right now. She's out there. Even George Santos tried to try to greet Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney said this.
No, I didn't say that to him then.
That's what you say now.
You just said you don't belong here. Yeah.
Why did you want to say that to him?
I didn't expect that he'd be standing there trying to shake hands with every senator in the President of the United States. Given the fact that he's under ethics investigation, he should be sitting in the back row and staying quiet. He says that he embellished his record. Look, embellishing is saying you got an A when you get an A minus. Lying is saying you graduated from a college you didn't even attend. And he shouldn't be in Congress. And they're going to go through the process and hopefully get him out. But he shouldn't be there. And if he had any shame at all, he wouldn't be there.
Are you disappointed that Kevin McCarthy has not called on him to resign?
Yes.
You said he's a sick puppy?
Mitt Romney didn't want to be around you. He don't want to be associated with you. He's saying you in ethics investigation. George Santos trying to make friends in high places, but these friends in high places don't want to make friends with him. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Like we said, we still even President Trump had made a suggestion about a rebuttal about the Biden speech.
State of the Union. Over the past 2 years under Biden, millions and millions of illegal aliens from 160 different countries have stormed across our southern border. Drug cartels are now raking in billions of dollars from smuggling poison to kill our people and to kill our children. Savage killers, rapists, and violent criminals are being released from jail to continue their crime wave, and under Biden, the murder rate has reached the highest in the history of our country. Biden and the radical Democrats have wasted trillions of dollars and caused the worst inflation in half a century. Real wages are down 21 months in a row. Gas prices have soared and are now going up much higher than even before. And the typical American family is paying $2,200 in increased energy and food costs each year. Joe Biden's weaponized Justice Department, and I'm a victim of it, is persecuting his political opponents. His administration is waging war on free speech. They're trying to indoctrinate and mutilate our children. He's leading us to the brink of World War III, and on top of all of that, he's the most corrupt president in American history, and it's not even close. But the good news is we are going to reverse every single crisis, calamity, and disaster that Joe Biden has created. I am running for president to end the destruction of our country and to complete the unfinished business of making America great again. We will make our country better than ever before.
I mean, he's still touting about he wants to run and talking about buying line and saying he's a victim of Biden's Justice Department. You've been a victim. Your own Justice Department is trying to investigate you, so that's the government do. All right, live off with that. All right, on newsies, people are still talking about the Chinese balloon. We talked about it earlier on the show that fled around across the nation until the balloon came south and the U.S. popped the balloon. And here's what a lot of pundits had to say.
Checking Twitter on several different official. I believe it just happened there. That was it. Live, raw, and unfiltered, it appears that China spy balloon checking
is through the leaks from the Biden administration. Over the past 10 years, I've served on the Senate Armed Services Committee, on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. I've been in hundreds of classified briefings, and what happened with this spy balloon, it was an absolute disgrace. For a week, Biden sat there wringing his hands, unsure of what to do, demonstrating weakness. He let this balloon hover over sensitive military facilities, presumably taking photographs, taking infrared, no doubt trying to intercept communications, and likely sending all of that data up to satellites and back to Beijing. And after a week, after it had completed its mission, only then did Biden discover the courage to shoot the damn thing down. Once it was done, once it was over, what he should have done is shot it down as soon as it entered U.S. airspace. He should have shot it down on the front end.
Hey, even the Republican pundits saying he should have shot the balloon quicker. He should have shot the balloon quicker. Even President Joe Biden don't care what some of these Republicans don't think. He said he let the thing float for a week and he didn't say nothing about it. They could gather all that information. Hey, more the merrier. Hey, know that be. Alright. And on the reality show Clip Down on The Bachelor, Zach goes on a double date with Allie and does this.
I'm taking Allie on today's one-on-one date. We have this really easy connection that came really quick. If this one-on-one date goes really well, I think our relationship will hit new heights.
What did I actually just get myself into? Jumping out of a plane, it's just like this journey, just like falling in love.
Will you jump out of this really scary plane with me?
I do. Let's do it! I'm ready. My heart's racing, but he was there to like hold my hand and make me feel comfortable with. It was really nice. It's really too late to back out. The things you do for love.
Yeah, Zach trying to be adventurous and trying to be out there skydiving. You make your date feel more terrified than what it is. She's already scared to death. She's already scared. She got to fly out on 100 feet in the air. And you got her out there. She got to get a first date of anything. But hey, we continue to watch The Bachelor as we continue to go. And finally, the viral video of the week. Courage from Ricky Smiley to even still getting up and keep going. So my condolences are to you, sir. Alright, thank you all for watching this edition of The Tape. I've been your host, Kenny Dick, saying so long. We'll see you next time on another edition of The Tape.